Remember the hashtag #WeAreOneOcean and share your sustainability story with us. Also at WSL on our Instagram account, and make sure you're following all the best surfers in the world like Kanoa Igarashi, Kolohe Andino, and Yago Dora that are in the water now at Itaúna. Here for the Oi Rio Pro, presented by Corona. Heat number 5 of the day, Joe Turpel, along with a big wave legend, a great competitor, a good friend. As we got going with the Californian Kolohe Andino, got underway with a 3.5, Pete.
Came in early, you know, he got for some free surfs in here. Smart move from him, coming from El Salvador. Got here, was able to get a few and get the jet lag away out of there. Because a lot of these surfers, I mean, came straight off the plane, you know, whether they were able to even get a free surf in before the start of this event. He did, and I think it's paid off. He knows at the bank, he's been surfing the rights and the lefts, got himself a nice little 2-banger right here for a 3.5.
Just taking the pressure off. So I feel like it's been fun.
When you talk about emotions, what are you talking about? What goes through your mind?
Big crowd. We'll get to more of that in a moment, Pete. But first, back to this wave. This was the split peak with Kanoa going right.
Kanoa, nice little 2-banger, beautiful turns, very solid as he has been all season long. Been right there, knocking at the door for the top 5. Obviously wants that going into the back half of the season. It's going to be tough. Also splitting it with him, Yago. And he's a dangerous one, being that he hasn't surfed at the beginning of the season, has nothing to lose, but gained himself good seeding points. He's able to keep his points.
I actually was not here that event.
That's even better.
But I was glued to the action. It's always a fun one to watch. And we've got a rider in motion looking like he's trying to armbar the start. Hollow K for Andino. Can he combo it up? All Styles his way through an open face hook and belts it off the lip. Quick jam on that inside shoulder, and he will continue to do work. What a great read for Andino. Definitely underrated when it comes to talking about great tube riders on tour. And that'll be his best so far. In Mexico from California and just do step-offs into waves like this all the time. Pete, what'd you see here?
Yeah, disappeared from view there. Had the little white water cover him up, and then the beautiful wrap into bottom turn, snap off the top. Good combination of moves there. Also a bit of variety. So this is going to be a good score for Kolohe. His best number of the heat.
And just kind of doing what he could with the end of that wave. Kind of just had to throw a little stab on the open face when the wave went flat, but that must have felt great for Andino.
So true. I mean, because you're not going out there expecting to go get barreled. You know, you're looking at these waves going, oh, okay, well, I'm going to try go, above the lip. But he was able to find himself a beautiful little barrel, then the big arc, and again, just to showcase that variety, nice solid off the top.
Arms behind his back on the carve, honoring a lot of his heroes, and then to Kanoa behind him.
Oh, now it's become a barrel riding contest. Wow, that was the cheers right there. And a bit above the lip. You know what's amazing is Kanoa has been able to become a crowd favorite at any venue that he goes to, whether it's America, Brazil, Portugal.
Yago just getting stuffed off the lip there. But yeah, it's a good point. He's truly a citizen of the world.
Yeah.
Pete, you've got to do your interview in Portuguese right now. That would be pretty tough to share your emotions or how you really feel. Hats off to everyone having to pick up another language as their professional careers are starting. As Andino ejects off the lip there. 8-point ride to go with his 5.5. Deeper off the bottom now. The heat leader jams it with some power. Igarashi combos it up with a big reverse attempt, but he can't hang on.
Watch this again, straight up into it, but just the fin ditch. Straight into it every time. Gets those fins out the back. And a nice combo if he'd pulled that one off.
Before heading to Portugal, as Kanoa's up again. Up and out. So a great start to the year for Kanoa, and in a region of the world that was pretty challenging for him growing up. Especially with these tapes. They were lost, and we're going, something big was happening that year. As we get caught up with what happened during the break, Yago Dora finding a rippable left here, Pete.
And he didn't need to go to the air, and he's going to get himself his best number of the heat for him. And call for the ski there.
Amount of time on the clock to get the score you need to perform. Andino always working on his sports psych as we have a bully left. Getting stuck on the first turn. A tough fall for Andino. A little smooth ocean surface. Here comes Dora former semifinalist at this event. Carved, now a snap off the lip. Tapping the end section shut.
Good opportunity, too, as you watch the next wave. Beautiful arc. That's where he's able to utilize that big stature of his to really showcase that power and use that upper body. Drives through his maneuvers, gets the finish. Good variety in the maneuvers as well.
This is what Kanoa did, Pete.
Oh, look at that. Telegraphing. Huge. Corrupt. That is gigantic. Does he pull it? Almost. Could have gone double, maybe.
Wow.
Double rotation.
Impressive. We'll see what happened from the takeoff.
Gets the first maneuver done here. Realizing that this is a smaller wave, needs to find a big section to go for an air if he wants to really get those numbers.
As we look at Yago's scoreline, 7.13 and a 6.77. Solid victory for Yago Dora as he moves on to the round of 16. And Kanoa Igarashi will have to deal with the elimination round along with Kolohe Andino.